Jules, I want to talk a little bit about the two managers before we dive further into the two teams, because obviously in the first leg, I think it's something we should address and get out of the way.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, there was a little bit of aggro because Klopp went and offered to shake Simeone's hand. Simeone didn't take it. Simeone left. Afterwards, they gave the usual words about, we totally respect each other. Simeone said, I'm paraphrasing here, Cholo, don't get angry. He says, look, I think it's kind of an empty gesture after games. I respect the other guy anyway. I'm not going to go through ritual. It's just something I don't do.
Yeah.
And Klopp said, well, if he doesn't do it, I'm not going to make him look bad by walking around
exactly.
this
and
try to show him up. Right?
And exactly.
Where do you stand on the handshake?
What's wrong with a handshake? Well, like before and after the game, this is what you do. Two tennis players do it before and after. Everybody does it. Why would Cholo Simeone start to think, you know what, I'm different. I'm not going to shake anybody's hands.
Has he started to think this, or has it always been like this?
I can't remember. Again, I'm not always.
It's something I've never noticed.
At the end of the game, yeah. I don't know if he did this against Pellegrini and Betis at the weekend, or if he's happier when he wins, and he's very happy to shake your hand if he's beaten you, more than if you won a game like the reverse fixture at the Wanda, where he was clearly frustrated by the defeat. I don't know. I mean, obviously, when he's suspended, he's in the stands. He can't shake hands. So that's why maybe he's happy to be in the stands. He can shout as much as he wants, gesticulate, doesn't have to shake anybody's hands. I don't know. I find that odd, really odd, that he doesn't want to shake people's hand after the game.
It is odd. It got me thinking about sort of the rituals, like before the game, and went all the way back to the John Terry, Wayne Bridge situation. Some people saying, oh, why bother shaking hands before the game? It's after the game. I mean, I think these are all norms and conventions that we have in football, in general, in society. It's kind of like, okay, you grew up in Paris, right?
Yeah.
So you're a big city. I'm assuming in Paris, and I am digressing here, apologies. In Paris, when you walk down the street, people come in the other direction.
Yeah.
And you don't nod and say hello to them if you don't know them, right?
No.
However, when you're in the countryside in some small village in Provence or whatever, and there's nobody in the village, and you're walking along, and you see the guy coming towards you.
That's because people are nicer outside of the big capital.
Okay, Paris is a bit of a special case. People really are not nice in Paris, right? Unless you're Parisian. But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
There is a convention for a place, and in football, this is generally part of the convention. When the game is over, you don't disappear down the tunnel, and people notice. And I think Cholo knows that. So I don't know if it was look, Cholo can do whatever he wants, right?
Clearly.
But I thought it was big of Klopp. And another word on Klopp, before the game, Klopp spoke of Josh Cavallo, the Adelaide United player, who obviously came out publicly.
Yeah.
We believe he's the first active male footballer to come out so publicly while still playing.
Wasn't it Rogers at LA Galaxy?
I think Robbie Rogers had retired and then he came back,
true.
Stupid thing to debate, right? There's others. I mean, I think it was Glenn Hussein's son as well, but whatever, right? But I was struck by one thing about the fact that Klopp said, like, I've been in the game 30 years and people never ask me if I'm heterosexual. Klopp presumably is or he isn't, but like, it struck me about and he said, and hopefully there'll be a time when Josh doesn't have to go and announce it. It doesn't have to be a story, right? And I completely get where he's coming from. I think it's great that he's had this level of support around the world.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.